guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a actual get ready with me. Right now it is super early in the morning. So I want to get ready with you guys and give you guys kind of like an update on what I've been up to, my life. I also asked you guys some questions on Instagram and also on community tab here on YouTube. So I'm going to be answering those as I get ready. I'm going to do one of my favorite like go-to fall time looks. I actually wore it I think in my NARS video. So if you like that look, and keep watching. And if you guys are new to my channel, hi, welcome. My name is Jessica, aka The Mexican Beauty, and I make videos on all things beauty. I specialize on foundation reviews, so make sure you catch me here on YouTube Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays to get some bomb-ass beauty content. So go ahead and subscribe while you're at the notification bell, and also don't forget to follow me on Instagram, The Mexican Beauty, because I'm always there. If you ever want to chat, you can reach me at The Mexican Beauty. So do those things, and without further ado, let's turn this face from this into something a little bit more put together. So the first thing I'm gonna go ahead and do is start off with my Milani Fruit Fetish Lip Balm. This is like my favorite go-to. I just love this stuff. So I really quickly wanna say, still using the background that we used in last time's video. I'm in the process of trying to figure out what I wanna do with like the typical background setting that you guys usually see. I want to change it up a little bit. I was thinking about getting like a new console table and also adding like some really beautiful prints, illustrations on my wall, and just having always like some flowers. Just, you guys know I love having flowers and like plants in my backgrounds. So for now, I think this situation works. It's just a little bit different than what I typically do, because typically, now I'm gonna go ahead and moisturize Fenty Beauty Hydro Visor. Typically, I like to be facing, I like the windows facing me directly. So that's why I have my settings going that way, because the windows are right here. So right now it's like a little bit off just because the windows are literally right next to me. So I kind of spread out my ring lights and my box lights so that I can kind of get a little bit more better lighting. But let me know what you guys think. I just feel like I like these organic backgrounds as opposed to like a backdrop, because I feel like it's more natural, like it's more relatable. I feel like I'm talking to my friends when I am, you know, watching somebody do videos, as opposed to like with a backdrop, I feel like it's super professional and it kind of freaks me out. I want to hear what you guys think. I really loved my old setting, and I could always go back to it because I still have everything from that background. I just kind of want to switch things up a little bit, especially because I feel like I just kind of want it all to flow with my vibe. I also will show you guys me decorating my bedroom, because I feel like you'll get to like really see my personality and kind of like what I like and my taste, and I guess decor outside of like YouTube and stuff. So I'm gonna go in with my Joah Precise Brow Pencil. This one is in brown or something like that. I'm not sure, but we're just gonna quickly fill in these brows. I just like to follow the natural brow. So we're gonna quickly move on to primer. We're gonna be using the Rare Beauty primer. I've really been enjoying this stuff. I know some people absolutely hate it, but I love, there's like people walking and I'm like, they're probably staring at me, but whatever. That's my dog. He's one of those. I know some people do not like this because it's like kind of a radiance primer, but I don't know, I just love the radiance it gives me. Like, this is one of those products that I would definitely just wear alone. But let's see, let's get into some of the questions. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start off with the YouTube questions, because I feel like this is great. Okay. So the first question is, are you dating anyone? Do you have fur children? I'm currently not dating anybody. I have been single for, I want to say about a year. I was with somebody, and that person is still one of my absolute best friends. I love him to death. But right now I am single and I am really focused on my career. Do you have any fur children? As you guys heard, yes, I do have a dog, Leo. He is 3 years old. He was born on Cinco de Mayo. So he's a super Mexicano dog, and I love him to death. He's very spoiled. I want to get another dog, but we shall see. When did you start getting into makeup and how has quarantine been for you? So I started to get into makeup ever since I was young. I was super girly girl. And then I think it was like in middle school that I started to like be adventurous with makeup. I would like take my mom's Estee Lauder Devil Wear makeup and I would put it on, and it was like not the right situation for me. But speaking of foundation, I'm gonna go ahead and apply the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better Foundation Plus Skincare. This stuff is really good. I've been really enjoying this, and they actually just sent me a PR package, so thank you so much, IT Cosmetics, because you guys know that I did review this foundation and I had purchased it. So I have the one that I purchased, but the shade was a little tiny bit off, so it was nice because they would send me a few different shades, so I was able to kind of really play around with what I think my shade could be. So I'm gonna go ahead and just apply this. This one is Tan Cool 40, and I'm gonna use the IT Cosmetics brush. This one is the Heavenly Skin Smoothing Complexion number 704. I've been obsessed with this brush. It's so freaking good. Like, it literally gets in all the crevices. Before YouTube was your full-time job, what did you do for work, or were you going to school? So I mentioned this before, but so I graduated high school in 2014. I was gonna go to Arizona State University to pursue broadcast journalism. I was between Arizona State University or the University of Alabama, Roll Tide. That's my favorite football team, college football team. But I decided to not go to college because that was when I was really getting into like YouTube, like wanting to do YouTube, and that was in 2014. And during that time, I decided to go to cosmetology school because I was like, I want to pursue the beauty industry. Like, even if I'm not doing hair, like this will be great for like my makeup background, for getting jobs easier. I know in some states, like if you want to be a lash tech, they require you to have, you know, your cosmetology license, and that's a lot of hours. That was like 1,600 hours, I think, that I did, and that was like a full year of school. Fun fact, I graduated early because I was one of those people. I was just super like, I need to get this shit done. But after I graduated, I worked at Sephora inside JCPenney, and I'm so happy that they gave me a shot because other stores didn't give me a shot. I tried to work at MAC and Nordstrom's and they did not give me the job. And I'm saying this because I feel like a lot of times, you know, like one where it like slams right in your face and you're like, oh, maybe this isn't meant to be. No, when you really want something, keep going, keep being persistent, keep pushing for what you want, because you never know what doors will open for you. So I tried out there. I also tried to go like at a full Sephora and I didn't get the job either. And a lot of it was because I didn't have like job experience. So like during high school, I had like I worked at like a camp, you know, helping kids out and stuff. I never had like a retail job before that. And then after that, I was in cosmetology school full time. And if you've gone to cosmetology school, you know how full-time cosmetology school is. So now I'm gonna go in with my Too Faced Pumpkin Spice palette. But yeah, I was somebody that didn't have a retail job leading up to that. And mind you, at this time, I was about 19 years old. And I was disappointed, I'm not gonna lie, because I really wanted a MAC job, because at the time MAC was like everything you could ever dream of. I mean, it still is, but like back then it was like, I feel like more prestigious, you know? And I didn't get that job and I was like really upset, but I was like, you know what, you have to keep going. So I ended up trying out for the Sephora inside JCPenney and I got the job. And even though it wasn't a full Sephora, I got so much experience. I met so many incredible people that I worked with. It's so cool how much retail can like impact you. Whether it's like somebody telling you a very touching story about their life as you do their makeup, like there's something so beautiful about, you know, helping somebody feel good about themselves. And that's what really drove me to keep pursuing that field. And then eventually I just got tired of the job and I started to do YouTube, and I really just wanted to pursue that as opposed to pursue something that I didn't necessarily feel like I would be growing with as much as I wanted to, as opposed to doing my own thing where I knew that I had full control over what I was able to do with it. I have a cosmetology license. I don't have a college degree. And am I against getting a college degree? Absolutely not. Maybe one day I'll wake up and be like, you know what, I want to get a college degree right now. And guess what? That's completely okay. You don't have to be a certain age to accomplish things. I know people that accomplish degrees and whatever else it is at a different age than what the standard is. So that's another thing. Like, don't feel pressures on somebody else. As soon as you start focusing on other people's journeys, that's when you derail off of your journey. So just keep the eye on the prize. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and take the shade Pumpkin Spice, and I'm gonna be applying that all over my eye. Okay, let me answer the next question. Ooh, this is perfect timing. Do you have a favorite seasonal drink? I love pumpkin spice lattes from Starbucks. Yes, I do. Okay, the pumpkin cream cold brew at Starbucks is my freaking life. So I get a tall because it's super small, and why not? Okay, so the next one, will you be making fall makeup looks? I'm doing one right now. But yes, I will be doing more fall makeup looks. Tell me what type of fall makeup looks do you want to see? Do you want to see more wearable ones? Do you want to see more that are like out there? What type of looks are we wanting to see? Do you ever eat a big juicy hamburger, LOL, or just have a crappy food day? Yes. And to be honest, so last year I was like super strict about my eating habits just because I really wanted to see how far I could go with like getting like some serious definition and like having abs, because you guys know what they say, abs are made in the kitchen. And if you don't follow me on Instagram, I'm a big like fitness lover. Like I love to work out. I'm always posting my fitness stuff. I know people want to see like fitness videos and like me like actually working out and stuff. And I may do that, but I'm not 100% sure yet, just because you guys know I'm more so like a beauty lifestyle type of channel. But I have my motto, which is wake up, charge up. So it's waking up in the morning, having a reason to just get fired up for the day, you know? So I'm gonna do the same ginger spice on this eye. And if you hear that noise, it is the garbage truck. But yes, I have my crappy food days. Last year was like an excellent year where I was really strict on myself. It was like probably like once or twice that year in 2019 that I had a crappy meal. This year, I've had more crappy meals than not having crappy meals. And I used to feel really bad about it, and now I'm like, you know what? I work out hard, and for the most part, I eat very healthy, so why not, you know? What part of Mexico is your family from? So my family is from Puebla, Mexico, which is a state south of the capital, Mexico City, La Ciudad de Mexico, El DF, whatever you want to call it. And I absolutely love it there. I had big plans to go to Puebla this year, but with COVID, obviously that can't happen. Hopefully I can go soon, honestly, because I really want to go visit my grandparents. They're only getting older and I don't want to miss anything, you know? So this is so random, but I have been so obsessed with my lashes. Like this is the longest that I've had lash extensions for. And like, I was thinking the other day, I'm like, what am I gonna do when I take my lashes off? Because I'm going to be taking my lashes off very soon, just for my Dia de los Muertos look that I'm doing, which I've been planning for a while, and I'm so excited. But I'm like, do you still remember how to apply falsies? Because I mean, it's been a minute. It feels so weird filming in like with a different background, just because I'm so used to my angles like in my other videos, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm looking in the monitor, I'm like, is this good? If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go? Ireland. I know that's probably like so random for some people, but I want to go to Ireland so bad and just have like some good beer, like some really bomb ass beer. Okay, next question is who's been the most inspirational person in your life and why? Definitely my dad. My dad, I love my dad. So my dad is somebody that I 100% respect and look up to in every single aspect in life. He's the most hardworking person I know, and I'm 100% sure that's where I get my work ethic from, because you know, I don't toot my horn a lot about things, but when it comes to my hard work, I can't deny that I put in the work. This is a man that came from a family of 12 siblings from a tiny, tiny, tiny town. I've been to his town, and out of 12 siblings, he was able to go so far in life. And that just, to me, I'm like, everything that he's accomplished in his life, everything that he's done, it's just been incredible. And he just inspires me every single day. Like, if he can do it coming from his circumstances, me coming from the circumstances and the blessings that I have been able to have, I know that I can accomplish just as much as he's accomplished or more. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and take the shade Spice Spice Baby right here, and I'm going to be doing a wing. Okay, where do you see yourself in 5 years? This is gonna tie into what I want to talk about. So in 5 years, I will be, well, I'm about to turn 25 in December, so I will approximately be turning will be 30 years old. So within 5 years, I see myself having, well, within 5 year time, I will have my own brand. And I'm not limiting myself to anything. I feel like sometimes I see, you know, people start their own brands and people are confused as to why people are starting certain brands. Like, oh, why are you doing that type of brand? So for me, it's like, I'm like, it's absolutely ridiculous for somebody to say, like, why do you see yourself, like, why are you having a brand of, let's say, like, candy, if you're like a makeup influencer? Well, if somebody's really passionate about candy and they have so much passion to it, why not do it, you know? And I've read so many quotes on successful people who talk about, like, if you have a passion for it, if it's something that fuels your heart, go and do it. And people are it's gonna resonate with people because people are gonna believe in it because you believe in it, you know? And so for me, I wanna have, I'm not gonna say I want it, because this is all about manifesting. You get what you put out there. So I'm going to have a brand that's not only gonna have makeup, but it's gonna have all sorts of things. Fashion, clothing, skincare. I'm really passionate about a lot of different things. And for me, my brand isn't going to be just so that I can make a quick buck. It's gonna be something that I want people to feel good about themselves, to believe in themselves, to feel like they can be the best version of themselves because they're already good enough. And that's my huge thing behind my brand, is going to be empowerment. And that's why I really respect brands like Fenty Beauty, Rare Beauty, because they're doing this to help others in the long run. Their initiatives and their mission statements and everything that they stand for is to be as inclusive as possible, to be a brand that caters not just to certain people, but caters to everybody. Everything that I can do and everything that I believe in, things that I truly feel my heart, I'm gonna include that in my brand. And typically I'm one of those people that I like to like keep things in, because I'm like, oh, I don't want to talk about it because you never know. But you know what? You have to be like loud and clear about what you want. Like, if you want to do something, you have to go for it. Somebody asked me, how am I doing? I love that question. I'm doing great. I'm a little bit stressed because I am going to be launching something very soon. Something that I've been working on since January. It's like a passion project of mine. It's not makeup. That's what you guys thought it was on Instagram. And a lot of you guys actually got it right. Somebody said juices and I was like, oh my gosh, like natural juices. I was like, I should do that one day. I should probably do like a juice shop, you know? Like one day in the future. So there's quite a few questions asking me if I had a boyfriend. No, I do not have a boyfriend, like I mentioned. I think that was the first question I answered, wasn't it? I think a lot of you guys probably asked because I never like share anybody. And even when I was in a relationship, I was really private about my relationship. Because I mean, listen, y'all can say whatever you want about me, but when it comes to my loved ones, that's another story. But obviously, as we get closer and we build and grow our family, I definitely, you know, want to share that stuff. So I definitely will. But right now I do not have a boyfriend. So I don't have anything to share there. I'm gonna go in with the Rare Beauty Liquid Blush in Love. This one is matte. I actually purchased this one after I purchased like the initial products that I purchased. This one is really pretty and you really do not need a lot. I just go in with my ring finger and blend it all out, but very little of this goes a long way. So just work with it lightly so you can get the best results. Let's do my background. So I am Mexican. I am Chicana. My parents are Mexican and I was born in the United States, but I am Mexicana. Love my background. You know, it's funny because sometimes people think I am Asian, like I guess Filipino, and I'm not Filipino. But I mean, I can see where people get that from. What other questions do I want to answer while I do my lips? So I'm going to be doing the lips now. I'm going to be using a combination of the Elf Retro Paradise lip liner. This doesn't have a name because it's part of the set, so you have to get like the 3 lip liners and the gloss to get this lip liner, but this is really good. And then I'm also gonna be using the Rare Beauty color in Brave. I love this color for like every day, like the perfect fall color. This is it. So we went in with a lip liner, and now we're gonna go in with the Rare Beauty Lip Souffle in Brave, like I mentioned earlier. If you've been curious about the souffles, they're so good. They do not transfer easily, but they're so soft. Like, they literally just, oh God, they feel so good on the lips. Where do you want to travel when things are okay? I want to go to Mexico. Just because, like I mentioned earlier, I want to visit my family. Like, it's been a while, and I want to spend time with my grandparents. I just feel like I really just want to go to Mexico. And even like doing this feels so comfortable, and like it dries down to like a soft matte. It almost reminds me of the NYX soft lip creams. Like, it's kind of like that like creamy sensation. Like, it just feels and looks so good. I forgot to do highlighter, so I think we're gonna do a little bit of highlighter if I can get through these like things going on here. Okay, I think I'm gonna bring it back today to Champagne Pop by Cosmetics Jaclyn Hill, because this is definitely a moment. I also really wanted to go to Mexico for El Dia de los Muertos, to like La Ciudad de Mexico, to just like see everything and see how everything like looks and just the culture and the beauty of it, but that's definitely not happening. Also next month, my best friend's getting married on October 10th, 2020, so 10/10/2020. She's getting married. I'm gonna be her maid of honor, and I'm so excited for her and her fiance. They've known each other for as long as I can remember, ever since we were in middle school. And it's just meant to be. Like, you know, those people that are just meant to be together, like they're meant to be together. So yeah, a lot of big things happening this fall. So I'm really excited. I'm really excited for you guys to continue watching my channel. Hopefully you guys learned some more things about me. I like to really focus these Q&As on like my personal stuff, as opposed to like so much of like makeup and beauty, because I want you guys to get to know me and connect to me. I want to be relatable. I don't just want to be the girl that you go to watch like a tutorial, you know? And if that's the case, that's totally fine. You don't have to watch this video in particular. What's happening in particular, but like for the people who like really want to get to know me, I really wanted to like aim that today for you guys this morning while I get ready for my day. I have a long day. I have some meetings, and yeah, it's gonna be a long day, but it's gonna be a productive day. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with Milani Fruit Fetish Make It Last Setting Spray. I love this one. This one is in Dragon Fruit Peach scent, and it's absolutely delicious, and it gives me like such a good like finish to my makeup. Okay, so we are done getting ready. I went ahead and changed because I was like, let me just get this show on the road. So really quickly, before I end this video, I want to thank you guys so much for asking me the questions that you guys asked me on community tabs, on YouTube, and also on Instagram stories. You guys are the best, and you guys asked me really great questions. There was a few more, but we'll save those for another Q&A in the future. But I'm gonna go ahead and apply some perfume. And a lot of you guys have always been asking me about my KKW Beauty Diamond perfumes. I have like the full set. I actually have a lot of I have a lot of KKW perfumes. So this one is the Kim Diamond, and I love this one because it's so fresh. Like, this is literally what I wear like right out of the shower in the morning, and it just like sets the tone for my day, which is like my most used one out of all of them, you guys can see. So I'm kind of excited that they're coming out with more, because I can try some new ones. Even though I feel like these that they're gonna come out with are more like for like fancy occasions, I feel like out of all the ones that Kim has, this one is probably her most like wearable for every day. It just like, it's such a fresh smell for like right out the shower. I just really love it. I also like to apply some of my hair actually, just to make sure that it's like all locked in there, you know? So yeah, this is one of my favorite moments, and that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys are getting ready as well, or perhaps you're drinking your cafecito or eating dinner, whatever it may be. I hope that this video was, you know, a fun one to watch. Leave me down below your thoughts about everything that I talked about. What are you guys thinking? Also, like I mentioned, follow me on Instagram, The Mexican Beauty, because that's where you guys will get the first look at what's to come. And I think that's pretty much it. So I hope you guys have a fabulous day and stay safe and stay blessed and beautiful like always. And I'll be seeing you guys very, very soon for a brand new video. Bye guys.